He begged Buddha to fix his life, but what he heard shattered demand could change your life too. In a quiet village surrounded by green fields and misty hills, lived a man named Ramen, a humble farmer. From sunrise to sunset, he toiled, but his heart was tired. One year, pests destroyed his entire harvest. The next drought turned his fields to dust. His wife grew distant, his son rebellious, and the villagers, they whispered behind his back, calling him cursed. Each day brought new burdens, and each night he stared at the ceiling, wondering, will life ever get better? One morning, after yet another sleepless night, Ramen made a decision. He would go to the Buddha, the wisest man in the land. If anyone could ease his suffering, it was he. He walked for hours, through forests and rivers, driven by one burning hope. Maybe he can fix my life. Finally, Ramen arrived. The Buddha was sitting peacefully, eyes closed, surrounded by calm seekers. When his turn came, Ramen fell to his knees and poured out his soul. Master, I work harder than anyone, yet my life is full of suffering. My crops fail, my family turns away, my debt grows, my neighbors laugh behind my back. I don't want to live like this anymore. Please help me remove these burdens. He looked into Buddha's eyes, waiting for a miracle. The Buddha was silent. He observed Ramen not with pity, but with deep understanding. Then, in a calm voice, he said, Ramen, I cannot solve your problems. Ramen's heart dropped. What? I came all this way. You're my last hope. What do you mean you can't help? The Buddha smiled softly and said, Ramen, every human being lives with 83 problems. Crops may fail, people may fight, illness may strike, wealth may vanish, and just when you fix one, another appears. No matter how rich, wise, or holy someone is, the 83 problems never leave. Ramen felt crushed. So you're saying we're all doomed to suffer? The Buddha leaned closer. The real suffering comes not from the 83, but from the 84th problem. Ramen blinked. What is the 84th problem? It is the desire to have no problems at all. Silence. You want life to be perfect, pain, but that expectation is the true cause of your misery. And suddenly, it made sense. Every time something went wrong, it wasn't just the problem, it was his resistance to it that made it unbearable. He had been chasing a life that didn't exist. You cannot stop the wind, the Buddha said, but you can learn to sail through it. Ramen didn't receive magic. His crops weren't fixed. His debts remained. His family hadn't changed, but he had. He no longer clung to the fantasy of a flawless life. He accepted the waves and started to ride them instead of fighting. I will not wish for fewer problems, he said. I will build the strength to face them. The gossip didn't sting. The family arguments didn't break him. The field failures didn't shake him. Why? Because he had dropped the 84th problem. Now, his life still had the 83, but his mind was at peace. In your life too there are 83 problems. You know them well. Stress at work, family misunderstandings, money worries, health scares, loneliness, rejection, uncertainty. But what if the real problem is your belief that you shouldn't have these problems at all? What if, like Ramen, you let go of the 84th problem? Acceptance doesn't mean giving up. It means understanding that life isn't meant to be perfect. It's meant to be lived fully, with pain, with love, with struggle, with hope. When you accept the 83 problems, you grow. When you drop the 84th, you find peace. So now, ask yourself, are you ready to drop your 84th problem? Because once you do, your problems may still be there, but your peace, it begins today. If this story touched your heart, share it with someone carrying their 84th problem. And don't forget to subscribe for more life-changing stories every week.